I was suicidal because of the level of pain that I had, and I was in very poor health overall. The program really helped me in many different ways. It was very challenging to go through it. It required me to push myself a lot, especially physically, but also mentally, to change my ways of thinking. And the relaxation exercises that Dr. Lemons taught has helped me a lot to be in better health, but also have a more positive outlook on life.
In a matter of 6 years, I've 4 total knee replacements. I'd already had back issues with hard wearing it. I had given up and on life as well. I was suicidal. The physical therapy is totally different than anything I've been through. They concentrate on your problems that you're having, teach you to work through them, and it's not a half hour, you're done for the day. It really concentrates on all your problems. And as far as the psychology, they teach you how to deal with the chronic pain.
I actually was visiting a friend of mine who's in the healthcare industry, and she told me about the Lemons Center because Pat and I had tried several different alternatives and tried to find avenues that would help him with his chronic pain. And she actually sent me to the Lemons Center because it's a holistic approach. And I decided that's what we needed because we had tried all the other avenues and they were not successful. So the holistic approach where we had prayer, faith, if you so choose to believe in a higher power, nutrition, wellness, exercise, spiritual thinking, motivation, all of that was what she explained to me would be at the Lemons Center. And so I thought, you know what, this is where we really need to go, and decided that we would try to make an appointment there for Pat. Pat had just had his 4th knee replacement and had been on a lot of strong narcotics, and basically, I say because of the narcotics, he wasn't the same person. I could look in his eyes and it looked like there was nothing there. It looked vacant, and he had really secluded himself, and I could tell starting to go into a deep depression. You know, we lived in fear of him losing his job, him staying in the chronic depression, chronic pain mode, anxiety, staying on the narcotics. And then it was like all the doors opened up. You know, his boss supported him. He was in a place that took a holistic approach, didn't just look at, okay, your knees, you have a problem with your knees, oh, and you have chronic back pain. It was a holistic approach. And I really think, you know, it's a testament to your faith, and if you have a belief in a higher power, I just know that I watched it happen with us, and I think that's what's happened with our marriage too. The doors open up when you're doing the right thing, and I knew the right thing was for him to get to the Lemons Center, and just his boss's support of him and how much they helped us and were there and gave him his job back, and he's, you know, works every day now.
I have chronic low back pain. I've had 3 surgeries, 2 fusions and rods and screws in my back. I've been dealing with it for 10 years, and I've been to numerous pain management doctors who have done various procedures. I've had shots, I've had facet joint injections, they've burned off the nerve endings, they've done traction, they've done physical therapy, and none of that really worked. Whereas the Lemons Center, the comprehensive program part of it with the physical therapy, the classroom learning where we learn, you know, different tools, techniques, and ways to manage our pain, to deal with our pain, which has been the best thing for me. The others, you know, they tried to attack the problem, but it didn't really help, and they didn't have any other alternatives. the last doctor I saw said, you know, I'm out of suggestions. So this program, the comprehensive program, has really made a huge difference. Not so much in my pain, but in ways to manage my pain and keep my pain from getting out of hand.
The Lemon Center made our life better actually by saving our marriage. The time that we came to the Lemon Center, it was basically a last alternative for Pat and I had asked him to seek help, and we had tried other alternatives and they didn't work. So we really put a lot into the Lemon Center, and we were not disappointed by doing that because it helped us both to realize we weren't alone. There's a support group at the Lemon Center. There are several people, thousands of people in Kansas City with the same type of issues that Pat deals with chronic pain, but it doesn't just affect Pat with the chronic pain, it affects the entire family. And it's not just emotional or physical pain, it's pain that comes from all different avenues that you don't understand. And so the Lemon Center really has made a huge impact on me because it helps me to understand how I can communicate with Pat and how he can communicate with me.
I have been coming to the Lemon Center for just under a year and have found it to be one of the best things to have happened to me as far as my ability to relax, to take stress out of my life, and to change things around that were causing me chronic pain. Chronic pain is devastating to anybody, and when it's part of your daily life, it does become very difficult in your family relationships with your husband, your children, friends. Through the Lemon Center, I've been able to overcome so much of that